too tired. I am too tired for this. We saw the new James Bond movie, Daniel Craig's last film, directed by someone who hasn't made any of the other previous movies, and it's the longest movie of all time. It's 2 hours and 40 something minutes. Let's cut the butter on this bullshit, okay? This is such a passable film. So unjustified with its length. Even though I will say that the pacing, weirdly enough, was fine. But like what's actually happening in this film is nothing. It's so weird. The characters in this movie, Q, M especially, everyone here they don't develop their dialogue and like how they interact with each other. It's like someone was trying to write a movie for the first time ever. Like, how do characters talk with each other?
And I was like, I don't need to think at all. Like, I fully understand what's happening right now. The way I described it was elementary.
It's like the actual point of the movie is also incredibly boring and basic. Oh, there's a nanobots and like the whole world's gonna die. The movie takes a 5-year gap. Like Daniel Craig's like retired again. He gets back into it in the most laziest way possible. It doesn't make sense to me because like 4 movies of build-up to this climax.
It felt very uninspired. Spectre ended and they're like, whoa, we just made a movie that could conclude Daniel Craig's tenure with us. The audience didn't know going into it that that was the case. I feel like this whole thing started out about money and just misunderstanding of the character completely.
Right, what about the villain here? What about Raimi? What does he offer here? Wow, nothing really. By the numbers villain, like he's trying really hard. Thank God he has those giant ass fucking googly eyes so he like come off as creepy.
I know,
just
right?
like,
but sometimes it feels like he's trying too hard.
And he's
like, I feel like he overacts. Raimi's hideout here, it's Blade Runner 2049 from Jared Leto. It is it's a complete fucking ripoff. So there's just no inspiration for even the villain here.
There's no build up to him because you just like meet him and like, oh, here's his hideout. Like you see him and like here's the climax. Daniel Craig's literally just like a superhero. He just like shows up. I guess I'll save the day again. And the whole movie is him just like making snarky remarks. The only damage he takes, he gets blown up like 3 times and like he's like, it's just like one-shotting everyone again. Like, the gunplay here is fine. Like it works. It's passable. What about the new Bond?
When they first announced that she was playing like a 00 character, people like, she's gonna be the new 00 and you're gonna replace Daniel Craig. You can't. So going into it, I was like, I hope she's good. Was she good?
She was thick. Like she worked in the movie for me in terms of like how she was acting and like her vibe. I was like, okay, that works. But the movie itself didn't give her a justified existence. Like she goes off and does her own thing. You never like see what she does, what she's capable of until the very end of the movie. James Bond himself sees her like, I don't care. And like the movie just keeps on going. Like it's like, I think it was like a publicity stunt.
They don't have to make her the new James Bond, but they could make her a really good badass and worthy of a 007 status, which she is in this movie. Not only is her existence not justified in the movie, it's not justified as a 00 agent.
You know who does more? My girl Anna. Oh, her little 10-minute cameo. I was like,
that was good.
Laying on the floor with her dress, like shooting 3 dudes. Like, man, that's a girl James Bond if I've ever seen one. Like she's like enjoying the moment. She's like, I'm a badass. I don't give a fuck.
She's like the only character in this movie that looked like she wanted to be on the set.
And maybe that was like the director's like, see, like she's old school. Like this needs to be more serious. Like you can't just have fun anymore. And they make the most generic fucking movie ever. There's so many spy movies and stuff, but when you watch a James Bond movie, there's like just a certain extra little notch that they all have, and this movie didn't have that notch. Like Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig was fine.
Yeah, but I felt almost like he was phoning it in for some scenes. Like his relationship with Leah Seydoux, whatever, half-assed. They meet in Spectre, and now they're like so in love, and like that time gap, 5 years. It's so cheaply built. The way the movie ends is so sour. Like it's so lazy. The movie ends like Fast fucking 8 or whatever. It was Vin Diesel riding off into the sunset. This is a James Bond movie. Like why do you end it like that?
I didn't notice many backdrops and and CG. Like this movie keeps you pretty in the movie
and grounded. I just wish there was more like stunts. I wish there was more set pieces.
I wish there was more. Yeah.
The beginning had like all of the stunts. You can't just have every action scene. Daniel Craig slowly walking, shoot, looking at his gun, looking all cool, shoot, like one shot, and like scene ends. This should be the most intelligent of the James Bond films. This movie had other movies, all the other writing, all the setups. You can't have characters acting like this is the second movie.
I'm gonna give this movie a 5.5 out of 10. The 0.5 is for Daniel Craig because I like him. He's still my favorite Bond. So uninspired. I didn't have that much fun in this movie. Rami Malek was just an absolute disappointment as a villain.
Yeah, this is just a flat 5. Just right down the middle, passable. It starts off as a James Bond movie. You meet Anna, and then it just goes downhill. Anna. Imagine starting a new Bond, revitalizing a franchise so well to just end it in the most basic, fucking lazy way ever. The last movie is like what the first movie tried to not do. The first movie was fresh, innovative, high energy. And the last movie of Daniel Craig is so lazy, long, excessive for no fucking reason. What a sad conclusion. Oh yeah, that's it, man. Jesus, you know, Venom and now this. Like, at least we're kind of climbing up. Sorry for this low energy, flat line of review, but that's what the movie is. We always reciprocate how we feel towards the movie. You should watch it because it's the last movie. If you like Daniel Craig, you have to watch it, I guess. You're kind of stuck with this bullshit. That's it. See ya.
Bye. Wow.
Anna, if you're watching this, please hit me up. Anna, I love you so much. Please marry me. Please talk to me.
I forgot you're Croatian. I was talking more about the Brits.
Yeah.
Let me change that. Oh God. Oh,
Evan, what'd you think about James Bond?
No Time to Die.
Haven't seen it.
Okay, thank you. What's wrong with your car?
It stopped flying. They gotta get it flying again.
Oh.
It's all about riffs.